Thank you for coming to this production of IT 2.0, the second act of I'm Telling, a delightful White River Valley Players Community Theater experience in 2014. Tonight's production of IT 2.0 includes all the actors from that original production and some new ones. When the pandemic hit and we went virtual, I missed my students desperately, but it gave me something to write about. It's no secret that I believe the safest place is outside, so I learned to pack lessons in a bag, and we went outdoors, learning so much more in the process, well beyond regular state standards. We learned things like discovery, play, cooperation, how to make tea and warm our hands. We spent the first part of the year in our beloved tent. And when it collapsed in January, we learned how to make the best of a bad situation. We became nomadic. We also learned that good people show up to help, and there is a community there eager to jump in, to show support far and wide by donating money and getting us a new, more stable structure. We learned that there is no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing. And we also learned that story time can be very fun, especially if it's shared with friends under a handmade quilt. These kids adapted. Occasionally, I stepped in and taught them a thing or two, but most of the time, they taught me. Please know that this play pokes a bit at the public education system. It is the same system I have dedicated nearly half of my life professionally to. Also know that I believe that this pandemic has exposed aspects of many systems in this country which need to be examined. There are good people out there, good people doing the best they can. Good people doing the best they can to make the best of things. When you feel overwhelmed with how hard it can be, just walk away from technology. Go outside. Walk a woodsy path. Look up. Touch a rock or pick up sticks. And just like the kids in my class, take a minute to play. You'll feel better. Thank you, actors, for coming together to record this moment in pandemic history in our own unique way. Dominic Spillane, for all your support. Brenna Hamlin, you are a tech genius where I fall short. And Ethan Bowen, thank you, most of all, for understanding that art is important for art's sake, and the catharsis which can be gained from following through is worth the risk of putting ourselves out there. This production of IT 2.0 is dedicated to my kindergarten and first grade class, for they are my precious community of muses. And to parents and teachers everywhere, you gave and gave and gave and adapted on the fly in ways that only another teacher could understand. Now, please sit back and enjoy the show.